Yo, what's up, MG fam? Welcome back to the Allentown Miners franchise here in the AFL Resurgence League. Alright, so we're doing things a little different this time. Normally, we would give you guys highlights of the preseason, but I wanted to jump right into Season 3. But we're going to recap what happened in the preseason. So after a successful preseason, we got the stats, man. The total stats for each player. Our quarterback play, we got some great results from our backups. So Chad Alford, as you guys saw, was drafted in one of the late rounds. He ended up having a pretty decent preseason. He finished with a QBR of 94.7, over 400 yards passing, 3 touchdowns and 2 INTs. And our second year guy, Thompson, had a lower QBR with 84.5, but more yardage. But ended up with more yards with 488, 3 TDs for him and 2 INTs. And our starting QB, Dave Hayden, ended up with a 73.8 QBR and only 110 yards. So we may have a QB battle on our hands. My focus will be on Dave Hayden and Mike Thompson starting this season because Dave Hayden is a little inconsistent. He's a little older than the other guys, but I think Mike Thompson may be that guy. And when it came to the running game, our third string running back led everyone with the most yards. AJ Johnson ended up with 181 yards, 47 carries, almost got us 4 yards a pop. But the only touchdowns on the ground came from our guy Penn. Penn had 2 touchdowns, 150 yards, and our starting running back who we lost late last season, he came back, but he didn't look that great, so I guess he's still rehabbing that injury. Only 20 carries for 70 yards, and he averaged 3.5 yards a pop. Hopefully he can get things going in our season opener, which will help us because we need our running back to go crazy this year. And for the receivers, White had the most receptions. The OG, the 9-year vet, had 11 receptions, 145 yards. Larson, our rookie, had 10 receptions, 159 yards, and 1 touchdown. And Antonio Brown had the most yards, 327, 3 TDs. He's looking like he's primed for another big season. And our tight end Wesley had 103 yards on 7 receptions. And Fraser, one of our star receivers, finished with 6 receptions and 112 yards and 1 TD. And on the defensive side, Baker, who was our leader on defense, had the most tackles. And the most sacks came from Tom Cates with 3. And our secondary looked robust this year. We had Owen with a pick, Abraham the rookie got a pick, O'Neal the rookie had a pick, Duff the rookie had a pick, and Smith had a pick as well. So after a great preseason from a lot of teams, you already know it's a downside to the preseason, which is injuries. And one of the notable names on this list is William Webster, the rookie running back, torn his Achilles right after getting drafted, and he's done for the season. And you also have Gilbert Vance, who had a great season last year. He torn his rotator cuff and he's done for the season. So the Lizards are without their starting running back. And the Tennessee Bucks will not have Benny Moore for the whole season. He is done with a hip fracture. And Lance Schulters, the veteran free safety for the Outlaws, is done with a dislocated ankle. And then you have Darnell Pollard, the quarterback for the Hogs, done with a severe concussion. And the Mustangs lost their starting QB Tony Fisher with a torn hamstring. He's done. So our season opener will be against the Patriots from Olympia. This team was one of the worst teams last year, and they finished with a top 5 draft pick. So you know what that means. They're in rebuild mode, but it looks like their rating is pretty good this year, man. They're pretty decent, so they should give us some competition. This team will be led this year by Jabari Henry, who is their quarterback. And they picked up a star receiver in Peter Rudd in last year's draft. So this team might be looking to, throw that thing down the field on us, but we're going to be prepared. All right, so we out here in Olympia, man, ready to get this thing going. It's time to start the Season 3 campaign for the Allentown Miners, man. Coming off a pretty decent season last year, we made some progress, got kicked out in the second round, and we're going to come out here and run the ball on these guys. And my boy Young is ready to get it on, and he's out here breaking on the first play, still on his feet at the 10, and it's going to be a touchdown on our very first drive. So back out here, you got the Olympia Patriots. They're led by Jabari Henry like we stated earlier, and he's going to get swarmed this time, and we forced them to fumble the ball. So now it's going to be 2nd and 17 for him. Henry gonna sling that one and give us that pick, baby. Christensen, the linebacker, got the first interception of the season 3 campaign. So 3rd and 8 on our next drive. After that interception, you got Hayden rolling out of the pocket, slinging that one to pin the backup running back. Couldn't get much, and we were forced to kick a field goal here. So the field goal is up, and it's going to be a chip shot for us, and we will go up by 2 scores. At the end of the first quarter, the Olympia Patriots can't get anything going. So we're back out here in the second quarter. Hayden is looking. He sees his tight end, Lincoln. He slings that one in a big grab from the tight end, and he goes down at the 21. So 1st and 10 for the Miners, baby. And Jim Young almost got a first down for us. So on 3rd down, we're going to try to fake the handoff, but ended up getting sacked, and that forced us to kick another field goal, a 38-yard this time. And the field goal will be up, and it's another good one. So we up 13-0, baby. So Jabari Henry, he got to get something going for his team. He's going to toss this one to Law, the running back, and Law breaks a tackle, but he fumbles it, and we get on top of it. It's the rookie O'Neal who fumbles as well, and come on, man, back-to-back fumbles. We got to hold on to those, man. O'Neal, great effort to recover it, but you got to hold on to it, young fella. And on the very next play, the running back Law pulls it down, breaks a tackle, and got his team across the 50. So 1st and 10 for the Patriots. And he gets sacked once again. Jabari Henry is feeling the pressure today. And Henry going to drop back once again, and he got sacked again the second time on the same drive. So it's going to be 3rd and 21. Jabari Henry slings that one, and almost a pick from our star linebacker Baker. So 1st and 10 for us. We're going to give it back to Jim Young. He's running hard today. He didn't have a great preseason, but that's all we need, baby, for him to perform on opening day. Let's go. So Hayden's going to sling that one. He got White, the OG, breaks a tackle, and he gets us across the 20, but he fumbled that one, and Lawton picked it up. Was that really a fumble? But it's an injury on the side of the Patriots. But the booth will review this fumble, and the play was reversed. So give us that ball back. We got to get a score. So Jim Young takes the handoff off the corner, and he breaks one, and he got us the first down. So we're going to be sitting here 2nd and goal. Hayden is going to roll out of the pocket, and he gets the touchdown, baby. The score is now 20-0, and the Patriots got to respond here. So 2nd and 10 for Henry. He's going to sling that one, and a nice grab from Peter Rudd. That's the top draft pick. That's their 1st round draft pick, and he gets a score, man. He is lethal out there at receiver, and we go into halftime with a 20-7 lead. A quick score at the end of the second quarter, and you got the Patriots out here trying to run the ball once again. So 2nd and 9, Henry going to hand this one off to Law, and no, sir, Law, you're not going anywhere, baby. So 3rd and 6. They got a running back in the backfield, look kind of funky there, and Henry's going to sling that one way out of bounds, baby. Even the great effort wasn't enough to pull that one in. So we're going to try to do something on our first drive in the 3rd quarter, and Hayden slinged that one, but Larson couldn't pull it down, double coverage. So 2nd and 10. He's going to fake that handoff. He's looking, going to sling that one to Greg, the fullback, who breaks a tackle, and is that a first down? Oh, no, sir, it wasn't. So we're going to be facing a 3rd down here. And we're going to hand this one off to Young, who got swallowed in the backfield. So at the end of the 3rd quarter, the score is still 20-7. Nobody scored in that 3rd quarter. And we're going to try to get something here on the defensive side. So Henry slings that one deep. He has a receiver, and Kirkland pulled it down. He roasted the rookie DB that time. So Henry is going to try it once again. Looking. Got hit from behind, and the rookie DB didn't get roasted that time, and O'Neal picked them off. A great catch from the guy. So we wasn't able to do anything on that drive, and Henry has it again almost in the red zone, and he throws that one to Williams, and a big grab, man. Great read from that guy. That's Boo Williams, the tight end. So they're going to try to attempt an onside kick, and we recovered it. Thank you, Larson. You saved us. So with a minute left, we're going to try to sit on this day. We're going to toss that one to Young, and Young gotta beat. And he ran over another one, and he got positives, baby. That's like 6 yards. So we're going to be facing the 3rd down here. We're going to hand this one off to Young again, who gets the first down. Let's move those chains, baby. So with a minute left, we're going to hand it off to Jim Young. Once again, get that block. You know he's going to get positives. So 3rd down, a big 3rd down here. We can get this. We're going to close the game out. And it's an interception. And Larson, the linebacker, picked us off. And the Patriots have a chance at getting a score and taking the game. So Henry is rolling out of the pocket. He slings that one. I think it's Rudd out there. And Rudd caught one, but we tripped him up at the 15. He is a killer deep threat. So you can see here, 3 receptions, 147 yards. Yo, they got a guy, bro. They got one, a baller at receiver. But they didn't have enough time to get to the line. And we ended up walking out of here with a 20-14 victory. Today, we were able to run the ball very well, 181 yards. In the passing game, look a little lackluster, only 132, but the Patriots, they put up 268. And we gave away the ball 2 times. They gave away 3, and that was the only reason we won, because we had 1 less turnover. And for our quarterback, Dave Hayden didn't do a great job, but our running back, Jim Young, 162, 1 touchdown, 23 attempts, 7 yards a pop, killing it. But Dave Hayden did give us something on the ground with 1 TD, but he fumbled as well. And you got Jimmy White leading, the OG, the 9-year vet, got the most receptions, and our offensive linemen did their job. And defensively, Cates swarmed the quarterback, ate him up 3 times. Crabtree gave us 1 sack, and the rookie Vernon Carden gave us 1 as well. And then you got Christensen, the right outside linebacker, getting a pick, and the rookie Darnell O'Neal snagged 1 as well. So I'm liking what I see in Darnell, the 5'8", 175 guy. He's a great guy. So we ended up losing my boy Lionel Owen in that game, and he's out for the season. So we're going to move on to the next guy up. You got Deuce Willis, the 1-year pro, 67 overall. He is not my boy Owen. We picked him up in the free agency sometime last year, right after our first ever AFL draft. But now we're going to slide on to our second game. We ended up facing the Fresno Mustangs, and we're ready to get it on. So we're going to be without our star strong safety, so our secondary might get picked off. So you got Scott here trying to return something, found some yardage, and he got his team somewhere there near the 35 or something, but it's going to be a penalty, so they're going to pull him back. So the Mustangs, they're without their starting QB, Tony Fisher. He's done for the season, and they got Sean King out there, and he is not that guy right now. So let's see what he does here after that incomplete pass. He is rolling out of the pocket. He slings that one, got it to his receiver, Paris, who is a pretty good wideout. So 1st and 10. He's going to hand this one off to Phillips. Phillips breaking tackles, and he gets his guy the first down. No, so 2nd and inches. They're going to hand this one off to Phillips as well, and Phillips got that first down easy. So 1st and 10. They continue to hand the ball off, and they're getting positive yardage, great blocking, and Phillips got his team some good yardage. So they're going to hit us with that 5-yard face mask. The rookie Abraham couldn't keep his hands out of his face, and they got another pass that time to Paris. So 1st and 10, King. Not putting in the air that much this drive, but he puts it in the air that time, and he got it to the big boy easily, who ran over 1, and he falls all the way inside of 10. So it's going to be 1st and goal for the Mustangs. He's going to sling that one. King got it to Paris. Paris couldn't get away, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. So King got hit that time pretty hard, but he dodged the sack and got rid of the ball. For 3rd and goal, King slings that one across the middle. Malone couldn't get anything, baby. We're on top of it. So 4th down, they're going to settle for the 23-yarder, and you know that's a chip shot, so they got it. So we're down early, 3-0 to the Mustangs. So Hayden handing this one off to Young, who broke. Oh, I thought he had some room to get away. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for us. Going to give it back to Young, who breaks another tackle, gets to the outside. Should have ran that guy over. We would have got that first down for sure. So we're going to toss it to Young once again. Great blocking to seal the edge, and we couldn't get that first down, but it's going to be 3rd and inches. Hayden is going to fake that handoff. Slings that one to Greg, the fullback. Ooh, he got away, and he's still going. He got us across the 40. Let's get it. So 1st and 10. Hayden slings that one to Frazier. Frazier trying to get busy. Got us across the 25 there. So 1st and 10. Hayden's looking pretty nice on his first drive. So he's going to roll out. He's going to tuck it. They give him all of that feel. You know, Hayden is not the fastest, but he's not slow, baby. And he got us inside the 5, and that will wrap up the first quarter. We're down by 3, but we're threatening to score right here, baby. So the toss is there. Jim Young gets us all the way into the end zone for the first score of the game. So we're back on defense here. 1st and 10 after that score by Jim Young. Sean King got hit pretty hard that time. So 2nd and 16. He's going to sling that one. It almost got picked off by Baker. So 3rd and 16. King is looking, slings that one. Oh, way behind the receivers. So we were able to get a 3 and out there. And we got our guy Hayden out here this time, who will sling that one. And he found Brown, baby. He found Brown. A big game for us, and we're going to hand this one off to Jim Young. Jim Young ran him over. Almost got us 5. So 2nd and 6. Pick the handoff. Oh, Hayden got swarmed by the linebacker. So 3rd and 13. Let's see if we can get this first down. Hayden slings out across the middle, and White stuck the ball over the first down marker and got us that 1st and goal. So that toss is there, and Jim Young ran one over. You know he's high stepping into the end zone, and that wraps up the first half. The score is 14-3. We out front, baby. So they're going to come out here in the 3rd quarter with no one in the backfield. King is going to drop back, slings that one. Paris can't get that. Now pass off, man. Those screen is not going to work. So King is looking. Slings that one way deep, 1-on-1. Got my boy Hood, who could have pulled that one down. That would have been lovely, but they got hit with a holding call, so we're going to push him back on 2nd and 23. It's going to be hard to get a first down, so King is looking. He is surveying the field. He slings that one, and give us that one, baby. My boy Jamel Hood, in his 2nd season, gets a pick 6 in the 2nd game, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Our first pick 6 of the season by our top cornerback. So 1st and 10, Hayden is rolling out of the pocket. He's going to sling that one 1-on-1. And, oh, great coverage from the linebacker. He was like a DB out there, big boy. So 2nd and 10, Hayden is looking. Got flipped. These outside linebackers are putting it on my QB. So 3rd down with a lot to go. We're 3 for 6 on the day. And Hayden's going to sling that one in. White pulling them down in traffic like that. The vet, after 9 years, he's still doing that. That's great. So we got Jim Young this time, who got us 8 yards. So we're going to be going up the gut this time again with Jim Young, who gets the first down, baby. We're here at 2nd and goal. We're going to see if we can get something across the middle with those slants. He's going to sling that one across the middle. Oh, man, a tip drill, and it's a pick. So they got a touchback. So the score is 21-3 still. We could have easily got 3 points at time, but we were being a little too greedy, and Scott breaks one, and he is off to the races. And do we have the speed to get him? Yes, sir. Darnell O'Neal got him, baby. The speed from the rookie was able to keep him from getting in the end zone. But Phillips on the very next play, breaking tackles, and we are not going to be able to catch him. And he walks into the end zone after a huge run. So the score going into the 4th quarter is 21-10, and we're out here getting swarmed in the backfield and a fumble, and they're on top of it. So the Mustangs, they are looking to come back, man. They're only down by 2 scores, and Kane going to sling that one in. My boy O'Neal almost picked them off. O'Neal is looking like a star already this season, and they're going to get this one to George, who breaks a tackle and gets the first down for him. So King is not looking that horrible today. So he's going to sling that one, and we could get this pick 3 guys in the vicinity, and we couldn't get the interception. That might come back and haunt us. So King is looking down the middle, and he gets sacked, man. He couldn't find anything. So 3rd and 7. King is looking to the left side of the field. Where is he going? Got killed that time. Plummeted into the ground. So they're going to settle for a 46-yard field goal, and he barely got that one. That one almost was wide left. We're going to kick off return now. We got my boy Brown trying to get something going. He found some room, and Brown ended up fumbling and easily got on top of that one. So they're down by 8. Brown just got hit pretty hard. He hurt his shoulder. Hopefully he can come back, because we can't lose any more players. So 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. He's being patient, and he got the pressure on him, but he couldn't get the sack, man. Almost an interception as well. So with less than 2 minutes left, King going to sling that one in. Baker should have picked that one off. We would have went to the crib. So 3rd and 10 for King and the Mustangs. And we got pressure on him. 2-on-1, and Hawthorne pulls one down. How did we get caught slipping like that? So 1st and goal for the Mustangs. King looking around, slings that one to the back of the end zone, and 1 foot in, almost a touchdown. So they're going to call that out of bounds. They're going to give this one to Phillips, who ran a guy over, and he got the touchdown. Phillips is a big boy in the backfield, and this team will go for 2 points here. They're going to give it to Phillips, but no, sir, not that time. You're not getting in the end zone. So they're going to attempt an onside kick here, and we almost didn't get on that one, man. Wesley, I'm glad for you, fella. You were able to get on the big tight end, and it's going to be 1st and 10, and we're going to give this to Jim Young, who gets us 4 yards. All right, so 2nd and 4. That was 6 yards. Crazy. I thought it wasn't even that much, but they got us in the backfield that time, so it's going to be 3rd down with a little over a minute left, and Penn ducks one, and he couldn't get the first down. So we're going to settle for this 45-yarder. We should be able to knock it in the middle, and we got it, baby. So we're up 24-19, only 5 points. So we just need to stop these guys from getting into the end zone, and we can get out of here and finish 2-0 today. So almost an interception that time for Christensen. That would have been his second of the season. And King is going to drop back. We got pressure on him once again. So it's 3rd and down. They're 2 for 10 on the day. 20% is not that great. So King going to sling that one. He got a guy. And no, sir, Phillips, you're not getting that first down. So 4th and 2. All of the marbles is here, baby. They put it all on this play. I think they're going to run it. And they will run it. And Baker with a huge stop. And it's a turnover on downs. And that's the ball game. Wrap that up, baby. Let's go. Let's get out of here. 24-19. The Miners improve to 2-0 on the season, baby. Our running game saved us once again. The passing game is so suspect. Only 104 yards. Dave Hayden, you have better receivers this year. Why can't you get the ball to him, bro? A 39 QBR is not going to do it for us. So 147 yards for him as well. 1 interception, and he completed only 34% of his passes, but those 6 sacks, man. He been seeing ghosts out there. And Jim Young, another great game. Over 100 yards rushing, 2 TDs, no fumbles. Dave Hayden ended up fumbling the ball. Come on, Dave Hayden. You can't even be fumbling. You can't get no passes off. Yo, you causing a liability for us. And they don't need to even talk about the receivers. White was the only guy with over 30 yards. And a lot of drops by our guys. AB dropped 2 of them, Larson and Frazier. Come on, man. We got great receivers. They're dropping the ball. A QB, it's looking crazy. Suspect for sure. But defensively, Darnell O'Neal is that dude, man. And Burns, the rookie, had 3 sacks. Cratchy got 1. So our draft picks are looking like they're doing their job, especially on the defensive side. And Jamel Hood, our top cornerback, 8 today with 1 pick, baby. And I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Hit that like button, that notification bell, and subscribe to the channel, man. It's your boy McGruff, and I'm out. 1.